come to the butterfly farm. So I bought an iced coffee at the little shop inside before I came in and asked about how to use the bus, and that was a really helpful conversation. So I think I may do a little bus ride later, so that'll be fun. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling brave. I'm gonna take the bus to the bus station and buy a bus pass and figure out how to navigate around. I would really like to go to San Nicolas at some point during my stay. Maybe today, maybe right now, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I think this will be a good experience of just learning how to navigate the bus system. While I was waiting on the bus, I met a lovely lady from the Philippines who's worked at one of the hotels cleaning rooms for the last 20 years. She taught me about how to take the bus and was really helpful and really chatty and friendly. I enjoyed meeting her. I enjoyed taking the bus, but it felt like a private moment between the folks riding the bus, so I didn't want to record too much. I noticed that a lot of either immigrants to the island or like Black Arubans were riding the bus, so I didn't want to impede on their personal space. There were also a lot of kids, so I guess that like in the school system they ride the city bus to school and home. I'm back from my little bus adventure and I rested for a little bit. And now I'm just kind of having a snack and having a low-key evening at home. So snack includes toast with butter, fancy cheese, and salamis that I got yesterday. And on TV, I'm just watching some Bee. I like Bee. She's great. So this is my evening. Who knows if I'll go out and explore this evening. I may go for another walk or something in a little bit, but for now I'm really pretty content to be here. So I was on the beach for maybe about an hour or so. I rented a chair from, I don't know, the guy that was putting the chairs away. He said that there would be someone in the hut, and there was not. That's okay. But anyway, so I sat there in my rented chair for about an hour, and I had to pee. But it's almost sunset time. So I came back to the condo and got one of the chairs that comes with the condo. And I'm gonna go try to find a spot on the beach, watch the sunset, enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, it's been a good day. Let's be honest, this is the beach my favorite way. The sun has set, and it's still light enough to see, and people who are out for the sunset mostly have gone away. It's pretty nice. Out on the town at night, you know, almost 7:30. Good morning. It's about 6:45 on Wednesday, and I'm gonna go to the beach and play in the ocean before the sun gets hot and burny. All right, OOTD. So I'm wearing flip-flops my cover up with my cute new blue swimsuit. I like it because the shorts feel like actual shorts and the top actually comes up really high so my chest is protected. My back is more available, but that's what the cover up's for. So, okay. That was really fun. Right up until I needed to get out, and then I got a little pounded by the waves, but it was still really fun. I really didn't end up swimming that long, maybe about 30 minutes, but the sun is coming up and I didn't want to chance it anymore. I did put on a little bit of sunscreen, but you can already see my freckles coming out. The temperature is really cool and the water's really cool. The wind is blowing, so it's really deceptive that I'm not gonna get burnt, but we all know better. Did I mention it's high tide? And while I was out there, they put up signs that said don't swim, it's high tide. Nah, that's fine. A little pool of water there with the gulls. I decided to come outside to the pool area. There's a nice little covered shelter. It makes me feel like I'm outside without having to be in the sun, without having to be near the sand. Brought my journals, so I'm gonna try to journal a little. It's been a good vacation, but yeah, I think I'm ready to go. It's a little after 10, so this time tomorrow I'll be getting ready to check out. It's about 11:15. I think it's nap time. I've emerged. I'm gonna try to find some lunch. Probably a big one. That'll be my last meal for the day. Might snack a little this evening, but new outfit of the day. That's what I do. Long sleeve shirt. I am wearing shorts, full tennis shoes, cap and sunglasses. I did switch over to my bag though. I just stuffed my purple one inside of it. This one had a little bit more room, so. Also, I'm gonna try to go to a somewhat classy place, so I thought maybe it would look a little bit more classy if I were wearing this. So, we'll see if they let me in. They would have let me in, but it was gonna be $50. Honestly, I'm not really all that hungry. So they said $85 for dinner. Dinner starts, I think, at like 6:30. So probably won't be back. I'll probably just find somewhere else for now. It's nice to have a brief respite inside in the air conditioning, though. It is a warm day. Well, that was a bust. Apparently 3 o'clock is a terrible time. Well, 2 o'clock is a terrible time to try to find lunch. I think I give up. I think I'm just gonna have ice cream for dinner and go over to Superfood sometime before it closes this evening and get ice cream. I think I'm done with vacation. It's hot. I turned the air conditioning on. I mean, down, you know what I mean. But gosh, I sweated so much on my walk up to the buffet restaurant that it's hard for me to cool down now. I do have ice water now though. I was dumb not to take water. Always take water. Okay, so I've cooled down a bit. I'm a little bit less grumpy. I do think I'm just gonna go to the grocery store though. I think I'm gonna buy food to make dinner. It's a little after 3. It sounds like dinner time. Grocery haul time. Okay, today I got dinner. So we got some some chopped up chicken and some tikka masala sauce and rice. Hopefully I can do this in the microwave because I don't actually have an oven. I have a stovetop and a microwave, so. And then some vegetables. I feel like I haven't eaten any vegetables since I've been here. This is a spice mix. I thought it was garlic salt, but then I was looking at it and it's got a lot of other stuff in it, like paprika and chili powder. So we may use it, we may not. It's fine. It's nice to have an option of seasoning though. And then on the sweet side, we got some oatmeal raisin cookies. They looked good. And some in the store made stroop waffles because, you know, Dutch. And then in the freezer, we've got some mango passion fruit sorbet yogurty stuff. And then another kind of gelato, which is a stracciatella, which I don't actually know what it is. It's got some chocolate or something in it. Well, I made dinner. I accidentally got cauliflower rice instead of rice. That's fine, that's what I'm used to. So here we go, dinner. Okay, I've cleaned up after dinner. I had one serving of ice cream. We'll see if I have some more. It was tasty. It might be the best thing I've had. Watching some B. Just being comfy. Sitting on the couch, laying on the couch, laying down. It's already about 20 after 6. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess take the chair out to the beach and watch the sunset again. Alright, here I am, basically back where I started my day. I do like seeing the boats though. There's several of them out there. I used all of my shoes, all of them that I took. I couldn't believe it. I think I'm done with Aruba. It's like 9 a.m. and I'm almost ready to call a cab. My flight doesn't leave until like 4 or something. So I want to try to get there around 1:30. But yeah, I'm packing up, trying to fit a lot of everything back into the backpack, but I've also like left out my big bag so I can pack there too. It was a good vacation, but gosh, I'm just ready to be home. I miss home. I think I was ready yesterday. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I'm ready to go. I've left stuff out for the person who will come and clean. I don't think I'm gonna take my superfood bag. I've left things like the aloe and the coffee. I don't know if they'll actually give it to anybody, but I'm not gonna throw it away. Tried to shove my snacks into the purse so that I don't have to carry a bigger bag. We'll see. Shoes are sitting out, towels are ready, and there's my bag. So I do still have a cup for water. But other than that, I'm ready to go. I'll hang out here for another hour watching B, and then I'll go see if they'll call me a taxi. Well, I've made it to the airport, and so now I'm just waiting in line for security and customs and all of that. I've made it through with plenty of time. I'm just kind of wandering the corridor to see what kind of food is available. I'm gonna sit somewhere comfy, watch some videos until I know where my flight is. Alright, so I'm sitting here, gonna be here for a little while, but I'm pretty pleased with making it through all of the security and everything, so no stress, just heading home. We're just gonna go with the fact that no one's running, screaming for the door, that this isn't like a fire alarm. I don't think I've ever heard this sound in an airport before. We're now boarding, just waiting for my group. Heading home, be there soon. Okay, I made it on the plane. We are leaving in just a little bit, so heading home. I've landed and I've made it back to the parking shuttle. So now I just need to get out of the right place and actually find my car. I did it! I found my car! I'm so excited. Okay, so now I gotta get out of the parking lot, pay for parking. Wonder what I did with the little parking tab thing. Oh well, I guess I'll try to find that. And then I think I might try to stop and get some snacks. I might wait until Lincolnton. It's my typical stopping place. But I'm so close, I'm almost home. It's been a good vacation, but I'm really looking forward to being home. I made it home, finally. The trip home was pretty on par with the rest of the trip. Struggle, success, struggle. Yeah, so the airplane took forever on the tarmac, and we were just sitting there waiting, and finally we pulled up to the actual airport and could disembark. And then I made it down to the parking bus area right as one of the buses was pulling away, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So I sat there and waited on the next bus, again, on par with the rest of my trip. The bus finally came, and we made it over to long-term 2 parking place, and so I was able to get out and found my car really easily, and that was great. But by this time I was so nauseous, I was so sick all through the plane ride. Like, I went to the restroom several times and got like wet paper towel and was dabbing my face and trying to just trying not to throw up and trying to feel better. But so by the time I got to my car, I was like, okay, I think I want some kind of snack or something. So I drove away from the airport and decided to go to Lincolnton, which is about 45 minutes away from the airport. Went to Wendy's, sat in the drive-through line for ages. Kept waiting. The line wasn't moving, and so eventually I just gave up. I was like, I would rather be home than sitting in this line. So I got back on the road and just continued to look out for another restaurant that was open. By this time it was like 10:30, and I figured most of them close at 11. Eventually did find another Wendy's and went, and again, it just took forever. They finally took my order, and then because I guess it was so late, it took forever for them to make it, although the food didn't taste that fresh. I don't know why it took so long. The chicken nuggets tasted pretty fresh. They were pretty good. I don't know if I've ever had Wendy's chicken nuggets. Anyway, so I got my food and was driving back, and by the time I hit Blowing Rock, the gas light on my car was flashing, and I was like, oh no, I need to stop and get gas. So I went to a gas station, and it was closed, and like all of the pumps were turned off, which was surprising. I thought like it was a newer gas station, and I figured like even if the station was closed, I figured the pumps would be on, but no. So I got back out on the road and kept driving, and finally went to the gas station over by Tweetsy, 15 minutes away from home. So close. And I did finally actually make it home, and it just feels so good to be home. Puppy greeted me so sweetly. He like jumped up and was just so happy to see me, and Rue was sweet and happy to see me, and he tucked me in. I'm so glad to be home. I'm also really glad to be home, and it's only Thursday. I don't have to go back to work and like real routine, like required routine until Monday. So I've still got a couple of days where I can just rest and do laundry and, yeah, continue vacation. It was a good vacation. I'm glad to be home. I had some adventures, I tried some new things, and I also am just really appreciative of what I've got here. I'm glad to be home.